Later. See ya. All right. Off to Middle Earth. Going to Mackinac City, Michigan today. A little rainy in New York, but I'd rather a rainy New York than the middle of nowhere on a gorgeous day. And everybody wonders what I drive on a daily basis. A 300,000 mile BMW. Works every time, except for this. That doesn't work. Alright, trip begins. Airplane. Rental. Alright, it's 7:30 in the morning. It's Mackinac City, Michigan, which is the single most remote place I've ever started a rally. And to me, I'm driving a rental car, so I had to just spend a lot of money on remote flights to go from Detroit all the way into here, which was 20 minutes away. So I was lucky enough to get this Mustang. Everybody else I've talked to has driven a tremendous distance to get here. Nobody lives in like the mitten tip of Michigan. And there's people came from South Carolina, people came from Delaware. I mean, you're talking 8, 10, 12 hours of driving to get here just to start your 700-mile road trip. So you're driving longer to get to the destination than you are on the actual trip. The Rally North America now, we know it's going to start here in Mackinac City, Michigan, which, if you're hungry, this is the fudge capital of the U.S. Hands down. You want fudge? They got fudge. You hungry? You can have anything you want as long as it's fudge. What do I mean by that? See, I'm not kidding. Tons of fudge. So anyway, the starting point this morning, we had a quick driver's meeting last night. And I want to sort of give you the idea of what it's like to do this versus just doing the glamour shots of like guys ripping burnouts out of parking lots. This event, it's got a much lower barrier to entry than any of the other road trips. So you see different cars that you wouldn't normally see on the gumballs and the bull runs and the gold rush rallies and stuff along those lines. You do everything on your own. You grab your own hotel room, you grab your own food. There's no real plans. You don't turn to the organizers to tell you what to do at any one point in time, which is very different than the other rallies, which is like, all right, where do we go? What do I do? So you're sort of on your own to figure it out. There's people scattered at different hotels, and it's a very different vibe. So the only thing we know is we're getting a route card pretty soon, and when we get this route card, we go somewhere. I don't know where it is today, but I know we end in Xenia, Ohio, which is actual Middle Earth. I didn't check the thermometer this morning, but I think it falls somewhere between negative 35 and negative 36 degrees Fahrenheit, so it's cold out. I'm quite cold. I'm from Miami. This is bullshit. It's October 12th. I'm used to 70s. It's not 70s. So everybody's pretty much ready to go. The route cards, you're going to get the route card. The route card is your next checkpoint, and you go along the way. Do your selfie, and that's how you gain your points to eventually win. And the winners jump, joy, celebrate, all that good stuff. So there's about 50 cars total. We're about to roll out of here. Let me get my ass in my car. I'm navigating by myself because I couldn't find anyone to jump on 3 flights with me. So let's get this party started. Some go left, some go right. It's all about the navigation. First checkpoint. Castle Rock, which is just thing up there. As you show up, you take a selfie with the thing in the background. You did your job. If you actually go above and beyond, like here, 170 steps to the top of Castle Rock, they give you extra credit and they deduct time. So it really is, and I don't want to say not about the driving, but it is about scoring points and placing higher. You do have that competitive aspect to it. Don't stop running when you get to me.
Don't stop filming whenever you see me die.
Come on, it's only 170 steps.
Only.
Sounded like you guys were going much quicker down there.
Yeah, a little bit.
It's a terrible idea.
What a view. Okay, we've enjoyed the view. Let's go.
One.
So the event sort of started off like every other car event. This event is not about speeding. Which is fair enough. Everybody says that solely because the event is purely about speeding. When would you ever put all these people with sports cars together and not expect to go fast? However, this event really doesn't seem to be about speeding, and that is evidenced by the fact that nobody's really speeding. There's really no reason to speed, so to speak, because you're trying to do this time, speed, distance thing where you're trying to get the closest to an average time. Are there opportunities to speed? Absolutely. If I was here with a faster car, would I speed? Probably, just because the roads are fun. But this is really like a scavenger hunt, reminiscent of The Amazing Race is probably the best way to describe it, where it doesn't really matter which car you're here in. You can do it in a electric green hybrid car and get the same experience as somebody who does it in a 458 Spider. Go figure. What makes Rally North America different than other rallies? Here's something I've never done on a road rally before. Had lunch, stopped and eaten, and interrupted my course of action to fill my stomach with food. However, today I did, and it was okay. Since I'm stopping for lunch, I'll stop and get myself a cup of coffee. Because coffee. So Rally North America, the point is not to speed, and they take that pretty seriously. I got disqualified. I suck with Michigan. I should just trust my gut and never go back. Well, technically, you don't get disqualified if you get pulled over. You only get disqualified if you get a ticket. I'm disqualified. Hey everybody, I want to thank you all for watching the Ohio Valley 700 by Rally North America video. I just want to highlight that all of Rally North America's events are charity focused. This year's beneficiary was the Epilepsy Foundation of Western Ohio. So the reason for the Epilepsy Foundation of Western Ohio was a guy named Cody Converse. Now, Cody Converse was a friend of Scott's son, Jake. Cody always expressed that he wanted to go on one of the rallies. Unfortunately, he succumbed to epilepsy before that was able to happen. So they decided by making the beneficiary the Epilepsy Foundation of Western Ohio that they'd be able to take Cody with them in spirit. So it's my hope that by watching this video, if you feel the need to make a difference in somebody's life, that you can make a donation to any one of the epilepsy foundations across America. There's branches all across the country. You can make a donation in Cody's name. So I'll put a link below in the description. Thank you guys again for watching, and they're doing good things over there at Rally North America. if it were a rally for time, I would not go around the circle and I would just take the shortcut this way. Because literally nobody's here. Like this town at 8:30 in the morning on a Sunday, we're the only cars in the street. I don't even know if we had permits to shut it down. There's just nobody here. Even the coffee house over there, they sell coffee, which is normally a morning beverage. They're closed at 8:30 in the morning. Like a Hellcat. Rawr. Okay, so we're on the road about 25 minutes in, just fueled up, and then I got myself a Red Bull because, I don't know, espresso seems to be hard to come by around here, and that's my morning drink of choice. Yeah, so I did the rally no-no, which is not fuel up the night before, but everyone was having a good time and having drinks, so I decided it would be fine with this format to fill up in the morning, which I did, and now we're on our way to a lighthouse. I got the directions like everyone else did today, and those look like, what are they even doing? Here's what everyone else gets. So, prominently featured the Epilepsy Foundation, which is what this is, the only thing that's benefiting from this other than us having an excuse to drive. And the checkpoints are like this. They just sort of, they show you photos and then you have to figure it out. So it's a little bit more of a scavenger hunt than I initially thought, because I was getting handwritten directions from the guys in charge, and that was telling me where to go versus making me look it up, which is good because I'm by myself. All right, day 2. All right, checkpoint 1 is done, and we saw a very windy lighthouse with brown water and people parasailing. And you know what I learned at school about Michigan? Nothing. There is nothing cool about Michigan. Anything that they have it better somewhere else. So if you could just, and you know, you can't even use Michigan to get anywhere. So if you can crop Michigan off at the bottom and either gift it or sell it to Canada, that would be my vote. So I never have to come back here again, because I'm never going to. Next checkpoint. Now we're going into Indiana from here. We're going to some auto museum, and I decided to pop a go, just in case I get pulled over again, because I don't have any camera guys, and throw the V1 up there. What the hell? If they're spraying radar, I might as well use it to my advantage, so I don't get pulled over again. Did I say that? I'm not going to get pulled over again, hopefully. Guess what? Pulled over again. My strategy of taking a different road instead of this road, instead of the road everyone else is taking to avoid the cops, didn't work. So went down this road, set cruise control at 69 and a 55, thinking that that's not enough to get pulled over. It was enough to get pulled over. And the V1 didn't help, because you get so many false echoes here. The only thing that I got shot with was something that the V1 turned to E. I thought it was an error. Turned out I just cruise controlled past a cop at 69. He said he clocked me at 70. The game continues. Disqualified again. Biggest weather vane. There we are. Never again. All right, so we're here at Kil-Kare Drag Strip in Xenia, Ohio. It's about 20 minutes outside of Dayton. This is the finish line for the party. They have a band inside playing music. They have beer and drag racing. Separately, obviously, you can drink the beer after you're done drag racing. They're about to do another auction. They did an auction on the opening night. They're doing an auction now. This whole trip, it's essentially not for profit, raising money for the Epilepsy Foundation of Western Ohio, which is terrific, great cause. It was really, the takeaway I get from this is it's just a reason for car guys to get together and go do something. I don't have the same emotions, or I don't feel the same emotions that I feel when I'm doing a luxury road trip like adventure drives, or doing a bull run where the adrenaline is pumping and you're running from the cops. I got 2 tickets in the past 2 days, so that disqualified me twice. But I would say where normally I don't care so much, this bends me out of shape just a little bit, only because when I go out and do a bull run or something like that, I expect to get tickets. Here, I don't really feel like I'm doing anything wrong. I'm cruise controlling just over the speed limit, like at a safe level, doing reasonable stuff, and I keep getting pulled over because I have stickers on the car. I know how Matt Farah feels now, trying to stay under the radar, but keep getting pinched. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Check out Rally North America. The barrier for entry is very low, so if you guys want to do something, they sell out really quickly. I think it's only a couple of days. Their next one in the summer is going to be the Pacific Northwest. They're going from Big Sky, Montana to Portland, so check it out. Thank you guys for watching, and I'm glad I got to jump on the grenade a couple of times, get disqualified twice, and keep 2 tickets out of other drivers' hands. Check you next time. Subscribe to the channel. There'll be more fun videos and cop moments and all the same. Thanks for watching, guys.